Hi, I'm back again. So I went through the book of, and this is part two. I went through the Vogue Patterns book. And also has articles. I think that's the best thing Vogue could have done to keep people interested in this Vogue pattern book. Because before, they would just have the patterns in there, and it really didn't do anything. It just show you the patterns, their latest patterns that they had out. But just having the articles in there is just kind of excellent. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you that was in here, it's a stylish season packed with stunning looks. And I guess this is for the winter, but the jacket that's on the cover of this magazine is this one. Okay, I just gotta tell you, that is hot. It doesn't have any sleeves, but it's kind of made kind of funny. But I'm just gonna get really close, and I hope that you can see that how that it doesn't show you all the pattern pieces, but it's kind of like a round circle, or it looks like a pod or something. But I just love this. If anybody's interested in this, they do have the pattern, and it's Vogue 1332. I don't know if they have it where you are, but it's just gorgeous. Another one that's pretty awesome is this jacket here. I just love the detail and the buttons, because this is something I would do. Um, this jacket does have sleeves, and then the one next to it, which I think is really hot. You know, winter is about, it will be over soon, so I probably won't make any of these jackets. And I usually, if I did get the pattern, I will alter it and do my own twist to it. But I really love the colors and the details, and I'm just going to give you an up-close look at what it looks like. They call these in the illustration type style, or no, not illustration. These are called specs. You see it? Not specs. I'm sorry. Specs is when you have like the size, the length, just the whole dimension, what size this is, how long the pants leg is, the way. So those are your specs. These are called flats. And then when you have it on a body drawn out, it's called an illustration. I did remember that. I studied that. I gotta tell you a story why I had to learn that. This is an okay dress. What I like about it is just the little details, the gathering that it has in it. It's just a little bit of fabric manipulation. And here is a flat of that. And if you're going to be a serious fashion designer, you might want to know the different terminology of what specs, flats, and illustrations are. Because one time I went for a job, I believe I was qualified for, but when he started, I knew what I was doing, but I was not able to explain it in the correct terminology that they needed for me to do. So he said, "Do you know what specs are?" And I'm like, "No." Well, I did know what it was. I was doing it the whole time, but I just didn't know. That is what I was doing, was specs. And so these are just kind of fun dresses. This will take you into the spring. I love the color. I love the color blocking. I'm not a big fan of color blocking, although I do it on some of my pieces. But I think that if you did it, you need to make sure it looks really good. And these dresses look hot. Now, wow, I really like the way this light sheer jacket looks on her. It looks great. I'm not so crazy about the dress, but I do want to show you a flat of that jacket, which is right here, right there. And you see the belt comes from the back and ties in the front. Girl, that is so cute, and just really tapers in the waist. She looks great. So I'm not trying to go through the whole magazine, but I'm just going to show you some of the pictures. So this is right now, I guess you can find this for Vogue for the next 2 months in Vogue patterns, if you're interested in any of these styles. If you want to know what pattern it was, you can just email me and I can tell you. Oh, I really like this. That's pretty hot. That's really cute. I really like this one because I like that kind of odd look. Oh, this is what the back looks like. So I will have mine hanging off of one side. That's it right there. It's pretty cool. I do see myself doing a lot of dresses like this. Wow, these are so fun. They have some other pieces in here. I'm just going to show you really quick. I was like, hey, if you want to see if you can buy the magazine, well, you don't have to buy it now because I've shown you a lot of the pictures. Really nice. And I love those white-legged pants. I'm going to take that into the spring myself. Oh, I love the long coat. I love the little detail on the jacket, how it just kind of drops down in the front. And this is for some very sophisticated business-looking women here. I love this. Did I show you this? I love it. I like this jacket. Oh, we're gonna do some jackets too, guys. Here, let me get over here. And we're gonna alter them a little bit. So, okay, so. And then it has another great article in there, and it talks about how to choose your correct size. And it has some measuring charts here on how to do it, and it tells you how to do it just in case you don't know how. This particular magazine is $6.95. I think it's a great investment because it shows you can keep this in your library. It teaches you to do some other things in there too, so I didn't go over everything that it had in here. And another thing that I really, 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 really love about this magazine is that it'll give you some places to go shop online to get fabric. So if it's in here, I find that a lot of times they're pretty credible, and you can order from them online to get different fabrics. If you can't, because I usually go to New York, Chicago, LA to get a lot of my fabrics, but I haven't had time to, and I am looking for a great online store to be able to do that. And usually toward the back of this Vogue magazine, it's in the back, and there's some also in the front. So I would just tell you to look at it. And I just found something else that I thought was pretty awesome that it has. I showed you some of the patterns. It has they call it a guide to the back views and fabric requirements for the patterns that I just showed you, which is in here. I think it's awesome, and I am going to get one of these Vogue patterns. I think Vogue patterns are expensive though. And I know how to drape, but sometimes you just don't have the time to do that. But I do like the fact that they show you the back and front views of some of the patterns. I'm going to look at this in a little bit more detail a little bit later. Okay, here is a pair of earrings I did. Okay, yeah, the earrings I've been doing lately are large. And I love it. They're big. They don't weigh anything. They're so lightweight. And they'll be great for the summer. These are really hot. Okay, so I'm going to go back. There's I have a lot of fabric that I've been using, and I've made a decision. I'm going to go get some canvas. So pretend this is canvas. And some muslin. And I'm just going to start gluing down the fabric on the canvas using some decoupage and just doing some nice funky artwork. And I'm really excited about doing that. So I'm just going to put like different pieces of fabric all over it. And you know, I love making masks, guys. And just kind of mixing it all up, doing different things with it, adding different type of other objects on it, and just having some fun. Because I really hate throwing things in the garbage. I don't know when I'll finish that project, but it'll be a place to put fabric and put it on big sheets of fabric. And as the years go by, just go do stuff, embellish it, and just have fun. So that's all I want to share with you now. I have a lot more to share with you. So I'm just doing an overview of everything I'm going to be doing this next 3 months. And I'll talk to you later.